Hey everybody, good evening. This is James here from allamericanguardian.com. Okay, so last night I went over a video on how to set up your hosting, okay, how to sign up over at Downtown Host. It would be a similar process over on InMotion or any other host you choose to go to. If you choose to use one of the ones that I don't recommend, like HostGator or even GoDaddy, it's a similar process. You're just going to go through putting, it's going to ask you for username, password, obviously payment information, and then what your URL is or your domain name. So once you're signed up, they're going to send you an email. Now, every hosting company's email looks a little bit different, but what I've got on the screen right now, I'm just in my Yahoo account. This is an old Yahoo that I don't really use, so if you email something to this, I probably won't see it, at least not for a long time, so please don't email me here. But basically, they're going to send you an email that just shows that you've created a new account. It's going to have your domain name. It's going to have your IP address. It says shared because that's a shared IP address. That's what shared hosting is. You're all using the same IP address on that hosting account. You and however many other people they plan on putting on that server. Right here, it's got my username and passwords hidden, which is good. I know what my password is. But this is the important part right here. Okay, name server 1 and name server 2. This is the information that we need to take and then go over to our Namecheap account, which is where you purchased your domain name, and we need to put these into the section for name servers. This is what's going to connect your domain name to your actual hosting account, okay? Because they're two separate things. So when you go to your domain name, which right now, let's go to the domain name that I purchased, just for example. I purchased allamerican.site, and again, that's just for example purposes, for demonstration. I do not recommend purchasing a .site TLD. You need to purchase a .com. So when I go to allamerican.site, the domain name that I purchased right now, is just giving me a default page over here at Namecheap, okay? This is not connected to the hosting account yet. The hosting account is where all of our website files are stored. That's where we're going to install WordPress and then actually put whatever the content we want on our website. So in order to connect these, we're going to take this name server information. There's typically two name servers, name server 1 and name server 2. Most of the time they're going to be something like NS1, which stands for name server 1, and NS2, and then it's going to have a domain name after it. So mine are set up on my hosting account, which is a custom hosting account and custom name servers, but yours may say something like ns1.downtownhost.com, ns2.downtownhost.com. If you're on InMotion, it may be like ns1.inmotionhosting.com and ns2.inmotion.com. Whatever they are, sometimes they're weird. They may have strange numbers in them and stuff and different symbols. I know GoDaddy does something that looks a little strange. Instead of saying GoDaddy.com in their name server, it says domain control. So typically I can look at name servers and tell immediately who the hosting company is just by the name of their name servers. But in our case, for this example, the name servers are NS1 and NS2 at statwebdesign.com. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to go over and log into my Namecheap, which I've already done, just to cut down on the length of this video. I'm going to go to the domain. This is the list of different domains that I've purchased on this Namecheap account. I'm going to go to the allamerican.site and click on Manage. Okay, so once we're in here, we're going to go right down here to this section that says Name Servers. And right here, there's a drop-down arrow, and we're going to click on Custom DNS. That stands for Domain Name Servers. Okay, so right here is where we'll put ns1.statwebdesign. That's the name of my name servers for this particular hosting account. Yours will be different. You have to look at the email that the hosting company sent you. And if you have trouble, you can't find it, or they didn't send you the email or something like that, all you have to do is contact support and ask them, hey, I signed up. This is the domain name that I signed up under. Here's my username. Or they probably won't ask you for a password. They may ask you for your email address or something like that to verify who you are. and they'll probably just resend you the email so that you've got your name servers if you missed it or if it went to your spam folder or something like that. But once you put these in here, you're going to click this green arrow to the right to save those. Now, once they're saved, there's a little arrow pop-up box that comes up here. It says DNS server update may take up to 48 hours to take effect. So what that is called is propagation. Okay, so domain name propagation, sometimes the domain name takes up to 48 hours to propagate, meaning to update, okay, to get that message out that, hey, the DNS has changed. This domain name is now not just parked here on Namecheap, it's actually connected to a hosting account because we just connected it. Okay, now sometimes, even though it says up to 48 hours, typically I see it change within an hour or so, sometimes within minutes. It just depends. It probably depends on how busy they are, how busy the net is with different people updating stuff. I really don't know exactly what makes it go faster or slower, but that's just my guess. But like I said, typically it's within an hour or so, and you can go and test it and see by just going back to your domain name, hitting refresh, and you see it has not propagated yet. It's only been 30 seconds, so we probably need to wait 10 or 15 minutes, and I'll check again. But definitely, if you were to do this one day, come back the next day, maybe 24 hours later, chances are it's going to have propagated and you will actually see something on the screen. I wish I could show you right now, but I'll probably have to just save it for the next video because I can't really show you until it happens. But I won't do anything with the site. I won't install WordPress or none of that stuff until I'm able to show you what the site looks like once the domain name propagates and is pointed to the new server. So that's all this video is going to be about. It's just setting your name servers to basically connect your domain name to your hosting package, to the server that your hosting account is on. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer them. If I can't answer it for you, I will find the answer for you. My name is James Reeves. I'm with allamericanguardian.com. Make sure you click the subscribe button if you're on YouTube, and I'll see you on the next video.
All American Guardian, keeping vigil watch over your business website.